my mighty MMERC friends. My name is Cris Young, and I have my friend Max and the Wild Things here today to read to you a book called Where the Wild Things Are. We have this book in English and Spanish in our MMERC resource library. Have your teacher check it out and you can have it in your classroom. When my son was little, this was his favorite book. And when he was about 3 years old, he had this whole book memorized. Where the Wild Things Are by Maurice, Sendak. The night Max wore his wolf suit and made mischief of one kind and another, his mother called him Wild Thing, and Max said, "I'll eat you up." So he was sent to bed without eating anything. That very night in Max's room, a forest grew. And grew. And grew. Until his ceiling hung with vines and the walls became the world all around. And an ocean tumbled by with a private boat for Max. He sailed off through night and day and in and out of weeks and almost over a year to where the wild things are. The wild things. And when Max came to the place where the wild things are, they roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. Ooh. Till Max said, "Be still," and tamed them with the magic trick of staring into all their yellow eyes and not blinking once. And they were frightened and called him the most wild thing of all and made him king of all wild things. And now, cried Max, let the wild rumpus start. Look at them, they are having a great time, hanging from the trees. He's riding on their shoulders, doing whatever they want. And now stop, said Max. And he sent the wild things off to bed without their supper. And Max, the king of all wild things, was lonely and wanted to be where someone loved him best of all. Then, all around, from far away across the world, he smelled good things to eat. But the wild things cried, "Oh, please don't go. We'll eat you up, we love you so." But Max said, "No." The wild things roared their terrible roars and gnashed their terrible teeth and rolled their terrible eyes and showed their terrible claws. But Max stepped into his private boat and waved goodbye and sailed back over a year and in and out of weeks and through a day. and into the night of his very own room, where he found his supper waiting for him, and it was still hot. Thank you for joining us today. I hope you enjoyed the story.